Hello everyone, PenguinCraftJr here, and we are back for another live stream. So guys, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. As you can see, we're playing some Hunt Showdown. Uh, I'm kind of in the hunt mood right now, because soon I'm going to be doing the voiceovers and capturing the video clips. It's 1.14! Or, 1.14, sorry. It's 1.4! Okay. Well, I say it's 1.4 because of this serpent. Using dark sight, interact with nearby clues, rifts, and abandoned bounties from a safe distance. I see that I have one person watching. How are you doing? So this is one of the new upgrades. So it pretty much blocks and denies bounty camping. Bounty and clue camping. It looks like they haven't added in quite yet the news feed. Let's see if I'm not seeing it. There's something different right here. See, in between the challenges and last match, that R2. I have a feeling that's not supposed to be there. Just a suspicion. I just want to see, because I know that Hunt Showdown did recently have an update. Okay. Especially because of the Serpent add-on. So we are going to be running with our standard suite of loadout, full vitality shot, the big firebomb. Ooh, wait. Did they change it? Did the big firebomb, as I'm calling it, did it get the nerf? Or technically buff, depending on which way you want to see it. Nerf from what it was, but technically within the update it could be considered a buff. Because I think if you land it on a person, it instantly goes to tier 3 fire. And what I was doing is I was looking at the names of this underneath, and I think they did add the tiered damages. So now the only question is with the Salve Skin and Mithridates and Bloodless. With those on, I don't have Bloodless on this character, I don't think. But with those on, is it caps out at tier 2, which was the bleeding, poison, and fire effect for the previous iterations? Or is it you can only get fire, bleeding, and poison tier 1? I forget which one. But also it looks like they did change up some of the description to Salve Skin at least. It did say reduced fire damage, but it also said like 25% faster something. It was either healing from fire, or it could have been reviving. I don't know, I didn't get a long enough look at it. But so yes, this will be fun. Something that I'm not sure how quite I'm going to do yet is get the video clips, because I know that in a previous stream I fought the Butcher, and so I could just use that clip, because I don't truly want to go into a true multiplayer match to get my video clips, because like I would want to be showing off like a little bit more of the Butcher, letting him like kill me, essentially letting him down me and reviving and then killing him. And of course, only the spiders in the training mode, unless they change that and you can choose. But I don't have the feeling that you can. Let me just look real quick. And burn speed by 25% when down. Oh, nice. Okay. And so I also have another clip that I can. So I have the assassin clip already kind of ready to be produced. What's okay? So this is not the assassin, because if so, I would already see him. I want to skirt by this a little bit. Never mind. I did not want to trigger those crows, but that's what happened. Also, I get a lot of different explosions if I kill like 25 grunts. I think those are just ducks. There's a second clue over here, right? And it's no longer killed, the weekly challenges kill armoreds by a leg. So I can just knife him to death. I did not like that sound. Did you hear it? That was probably just a shot from cross map that I was hearing. So it looks like we're going Blanchett Graves. Then possibly Lock Bay Docks. But Lock Bay could actually be closed off, so it's most likely probably going to be closer to Picketing Crematorium. And I actually don't like fighting the boss at Picketing Crematorium. It's creepy there. Yeah, in this game, I do not like going into the basements for boss fighting. Because it also kind of constricts, like, your movement. Because you have to be in the basement, and they're... Sure, it's kind of this... Ooh. Blanchett Graves. That would have been louder for Blanchett, so probably Cypress Huts is where that explosion came from. But I know that technically it's no different. You still have the same amount of entry and exit points to a boss lair. Ooh, now that was Blanchett Graves. I'm gonna make sure my headset's all the way up. There we go. Just because my headset can be adjustable. I would get even louder game audio if I exited the private voice party. And then if anyone were to use the in-world mic, I could actually hear them. Which, if I do manage to produce one of my highest kill rounds in Hunt Showdown, which, by the way, really, really good round, and I've mentioned me producing it in the past. What's that over there? I don't like that. Whatever it is. Something that I don't have hands-on experience with is the new Serpent ability. Because I know it has a long cast time. Or a longer cast time, and it actually might produce some kind of audio alert. Or something. I don't know. This is something that I need to experiment with. Oh, okay, those are flares. I don't like that. You know, I don't like that. That means there's a hunter probably watching that area. Is Piggy here? No, Piggy's not here. Flash bomb and Chaos Bomb. Okay, spires at Scooper Lake. I want to get away from these crows, but not too close to the armored. Something covered up that light, I think. Okay, ooh. There are two things that could be. Either the aftermath, or a chain pistol with fanning. And I know chain pistol with fanning is my go-to thing to assume if I hear lots of shots in a row. But it could be the aftermath. I actually think the pig is nearby. The pig, the butcher. He was. You know, I thought that towards the end because I heard the whine of the butcher. I'm actually thinking we go to Cypress Huts. I won't get back into the bush line. I decided to run out of there because I picked up the ammo, which made the creaking of the crate. And so it's like, okay, if they heard that, they'll probably hear me run. Or if I'm not fast enough, they will catch me as I'm walking away. So it's probably better to run. Okay, I have a plan. Or I have part of a plan, I should say. I didn't see that due north of us. Due north. That's where I'm going instead because I could possibly pick up the spider bounty. The by the Allen's and Sons fish is the closest evac to the spider group, meaning it's more likely that they will go there instead of going cross map to the Cypress Huts or Devon Ranch evac. It's just more likely, especially with the butcher being banished. I mean, they could beeline to the butcher. They could do that. Oh, I don't have frontiersmen. Why can't I set this up here? Let me set it up. I want to do that because I think I can pick these up from here. Yep. No clue if they will come this way. Like I've mentioned in the past, I am not going to border myself up in a room. Let's check the map mode instead. Scooper Lake people almost look like they're taking the diagonal, but I can't be too sure yet. And Blanchard Graves, I know that there should be two. Yep, okay. So now it's just a matter of what direction are they planning to go. I'm not in the best of positions, but it's gonna have to be good enough soon. The bounty carriers actually could try to be killing each other. They just haven't moved a bunch, so I can't be too certain. I want to place down these concertina trap mines in a decent location that should be visited by either team of hunters. Let me check map now. Okay, yeah, they are coming up the roadway. So I need to be prepared for a fight. More of a useless one, but you never know. Okay, just ducks over there. So let's put this over here. Right about here. There we go. So evac should... Oh, there's evac. I always forget where this evac is. So let's border by some trees for a hot second. See where they're coming. Okay, they're going to be coming from this side over here. Great! I did not prepare for that. Oh no. We could get pinched here. I am not in a good position. Thank you, horses. Great, now I'm pinned down for sure. Oh, wrong side. My own concertina. Okay, so pretty much I just died by my own concertina. Not pretty much. I died by my own concertina. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I forgot where my own traps were. I tried to thirst whoever was on point. I really should barricade up the evac zone itself. What was I thinking putting those traps along the way? Because by the time that I could know that they detonated one of my concertina trap mines, it would have already been detonated and their bleeding would have been over with. I outplayed myself there. I played myself. Oh, that's feels bad. Feels bad, man. It does hurt. It hurts. And I'm pretty sure I saw on the map that so that was probably just a third party, not the clue bearers. Man, that hurts. Okay, time for new hunter. Quartermaster. Vulture. What's Vulture again? Shuffle. Silent Killer, Beast Face, and Pitcher on the last dude. Kite Skin and Vigilant on the second from last dude. Frontiersman and South Skin on the dude with the chain pistol. I'm thinking the Frontiersman. Because getting that one extra use could be good. I mean, don't get me wrong, pitcher would also be good with Beast Face. Silent Killer, not as good as you think. And then Vigilant and Kite Skin, not really good either. Vigilant, nah. Kite Skin, you don't want to be in a position where you would want to fall either, so I'm gonna hire this dude. But hey, thank you for the free chain pistol. I have a lot of chain pistols. See, I'm probably falling into the same exact trap of going silent weapons. It is technically a trap that new hunters fall into. Or can fall into, I should say. Going silent weapons. I think that's a trap that I myself fall into. Let me just load this dude up how I want him to be. Let decoys and not alert trap mines. We just want concertina. There we go. And wrong one. I want to read Serpent. Using dark sight, interact with nearby clues, rifts, and abandoned bounties from a safe distance. I probably need to read up on that one myself. But let's get into a match. Man, that hunter was a good hunter. That hurts. Because I was outpositioned. I literally was cornered in the map. There was a team extracting. The bounty carriers were on the other side. Both sides of me, actually. And I was just... I outplayed myself there. Or I played myself, not outplayed. I played myself there. I died by my own concertina trap mine. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Yeah, hindsight, don't play map wall. That eliminates how much you can run backwards. Because if you get yourself into a corner, then you have to go towards your attacker. If you're out in the open, you don't want to be out in the open because no cover. But let's say there's cover, but you're planning for enemies to attack from the front. If you have to, you can then run behind you, where it'll take some time for them to follow your trace. I really should have put concertina trap mines on evac. That's what I should have done. Because then I would have heard when someone went to evac. And then by that, I then could have caught them while they were bleeding. And as long as they don't have bloodless, they could actually get bleeding tier 3. Or heavy bleeding. Ugh, I feel stupid for doing that. Well, I mean, how else are you supposed to learn, am I right? This game is not friendly if you're still learning it. You either learn quick or you're forced to learn quick. Either learn quick or you are going to stumble and fall until you have like 80 hours. I myself have about 40 hours streaming this game. Ooh. Ooh. I don't like that. I don't really like one target ones. Why? Because all 12 players are going after the same exact location. Versus, in theory, 6 going one way, 6 going the other. I should check Alan, Sons, and Fish. Or Alan's and Sons Fish. That's where I should check. Because there should at least be one. There might be one person spawning there. I mean, if it's Rainier Mill and Lumber, then we get lucky. The only problem is then we have to take it out fast. Survive the 100 seconds of banishment. And then run to evac. Ooh. Ooh, wow. Allen's and Sons Fish. Is that where the assassin is? That's what I'm hearing right now. Somebody's heavy on the pistol. And it's not silenced either. I want to get this first clue. Great. There are hunters nearby and I just alerted crows. And I do not have fanning. So I'm slightly at a deficit right now. But also that could say that I'm relying on fanning too much. I hear that hive, I just don't 110% know where it is. Well, I know generally where it is. I just can't ID it. Okay, so it's on that roof. In theory, I'm not going to spook it. I gotta kill grunts by shooting. So unnecessary? Yes. Worth it? Yes. Is the armor done this for? I mean, possibly. No, it's below me. If it is, then that's weird. Armored's normally... If you're gonna have zombies guarding point, 9 times out of... Okay. A majority of the times, it'll be an armored. Next, it will be a group of zombies. And on occasion, only for outdoor, like big open areas, will you have a meathead guarding. Ooh. That was livestock right there. Oh, great. Hopefully I didn't trigger him. And since I don't have Beast Fist, I'm not going that way. I think that could be dangerous if you fall inside. Because I'm not sure if there's a way out. I mean, in theory, they should have it, because they're... Ooh. I don't think you can get out. So in theory, they should make the interior wall of it actually invisible. So have a two-way wall, one where it's passable and one where it's solid. I mean, could break immersion if you get stuck inside, but also it's not like scream your hair out because now you're wasting an hour sitting inside of the kennel waiting for your hunter to die because you fell in. So doing that would mean that, you know, kind of proofing the game to some degree. So that, ooh. So I just saw something over here, like a flashlight. Don't like that. If they are fighting the assassin here, they are using melee weapons, and I cannot hear the assassin himself. Oh boy. Oh dear. Almost sound like General Kenobi there for a second. Oh yeah, Walk and I have been here. We've died here. Fun times, fun times. There's the clue out in the open. 1 second. Okay, so clues out in the open. Don't know if I like that or not. Go make sure. Yeah, headphones at max. Nope, nope, nope. You saw him, right? Yep. I don't like that. I lost vision. Okay, so he's technically trapped inside. Not really, there are multiple tree exit points. Okay. So for the game of attrition, he is low. The sparks should deal 99, or not 99, like 149 damage. It should. Especially with that range, he's going to be hurting bad. Good job, pal. Good job. I'm gonna say something risky, but I think he's alone. Blue Dead Hunter. Romero Talon, and what else? Chain pistol. Ooh, a legendary chain pistol. I'll take it. Why? Because legendary. And now, just for what I like to call future-proofing. No revival for you. No res for you. Okay. So we're going into these bushes. Okay. He's here. He's at Puerto Rico. Right? Or could that just be a double clue? Let's see. It's Crematorium, Blanchard Graves, Healing Water Church. And maybe Puerto Rico. That can have double clues. I don't like that, because that shot was coming closer to, like, something like Alice Farms. And I'm wrong. Not here. Oh, that's a Sparks, that's a Sparks, that's a Sparks. I'm pretty sure that's a Sparks. Did we not bring in? Oh, we brought in 2 weak vitalities. Great. Okay. This direction, but with that immolator nearby, too close for comfort. I'm wounded, and there are hunters at Puerto Rico, plus coming up from Chapel as well. I see that I have 2 people watching. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. We already have 1 hunter kill. And we picked up their legendary chain pistol. I had a silent again, but I was like, legendary chain pistol? More like legendary, it's mine now. We're fighting the assassin. 2 people at Puerto Rico. They wrecked me. If they would have landed 1 more shot, I would have died. Like, they hit me with, I'm just assuming the Sparks, because I know Sparks deal, like, 149 damage. And they literally had me to, like, 1 HP point left. Okay, Scrooper Lake. I don't really like Scrooper Lake, because so much water to go in there. Meaning it's a slow entry, plus a lot of noise. You know what? I'm partially tempted just to evac now. Why? Because we already have a hunter kill. We lost our hunter last match. That was a pretty, like, high level hunter, like level 20 something hunter. So we lost a really good hunter last match. And we already have 1 hunter kill. And we have a legendary weapon. I'm thinking that's cause for a nice peaceful evac. No point contending the boss. But also the only way I get better is if I can contend the boss, so I'm probably going to do that. Also, I'm not going to make the idiot play that I made last time and killed myself with barbed wire. That's literally how I died last time. I died by my own concertina trap mine. I was also playing very defensive on the corner of the map, right by evac, because both bounties were gone at this point, and they were both heading towards me. You know, this is gonna make some noise. It might be worth it. Okay, it's worth it. Why? Because more XP, really. Oh, we're right by the ammo. Let's see. So yeah, we're gonna go down to Chapel, up north, kind of by that evac. You know what? If I say it, I'm probably gonna jinx it, but I'm surprised that the assassin hasn't already been slaughtered. Ooh. That sounds like a party they're having. They're fighting right now. Penguin likes that. So anyone want third party slaughter them? Anyone want third party slaughter and consume them alive? Okay, so I know we have 4 med kits, but if you think about it, we're kind of running thin on medical supplies. Just because med kits only heal like what, 50 HP to 50 to what is it, like 75 HP per charge, if I'm not mistaken, and they're fairly slow. They're not the fastest medical item. If you want a fast medical item, you go vitality shots. I must have hit the upper body plate or arm. The problem is, now we have to engage upon them. And we have nothing but a huge water check in front of us. I don't like that. I do see a lot of dry land if I skirt the outside of the map. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. That also sounds like what other people are doing right now. They're attacking from the northeast corner of the map. I could try go to Port Rico and then attack from the western side of Scooper Lake. The assassin's not banished, which is what's driving. Sorry. Which is what's driving my problem for concern right now. See, the assassin was banished, then that would push the timeline up, and then we would know people are attacking compound to get to that. And technically, if people were assaulting the compound to get the bounty, that would be better. Why? Because then someone could bring it to us. That's not the case right now. Even if I were to get in there, I would then still have to kill the assassin myself. And ooh, I should have checked the body. I should have checked the body at Alice Farms. I know I lit him on fire, but I should have just went back and checked to see if the body was fully burned or got rezzed. I'm pretty sure he was a solo, but you know, I can't be too certain. So Let's just say I can assume one person's dead plus me. That leaves 10 other hunters left alive. There were 2 at Puerto Rico. It sounds like there were 2 inside with another 3 trying to invade the compound. Minimum 3 invading compound. Right through here. Is that them? No. I'm pretty sure they're right over there. Okay. I died. If only I had fanning. Did I just get a buzz on my phone? No. Wow, look how many dual wipes he has. That's crazy. Good job. Good for him. I don't know if he saw me there, and that's my only problem. I could have taken a little bit longer to line up my shot. I probably actually should have diverted further back into that tree line. And this is also a reason why you probably want to bring liquid firebombs, because they burn on top of water. I could have thrown down the flash bomb as well, or the chaos bomb. Chaos bomb does nothing but create noise, so kind of like the decoy grenade in Call of Duty, right? Oy vey. Oh well. Once more back to the drawing board, I say. But hey, we did get a hunter kill. We got our hunter killed, but we got a hunter kill. So, win. And see, that was one of the longer maps I've had. I mean, I didn't evac, but it was a really long match. Is it gonna say if the hunter I killed was on my level or... Yeah, we were same level. Died by a hunter above me, but... Time to get another person. Who's a lucky person on the chopping block today? Well, folks. Well, lads and lasses. You're not giving me too many good options. I see conduit, what's that, like, turtle skin? Or shell skin? What's it called? Horn skin. That was close. And kite skin for a mystery stranger on the 4th position. Pal, you're not making it easy. Those are not really good perks for me. Because this is... Oh. I thought conduit was a chance. Kite skin, nah. Horn skin, not good against players. Because, what player comes at you with a blunt weapon? I'm waiting. Pretty much none. If you're in close range of combat with another hunter, they're either going to be using either a gun mod that makes it sharp, like a cavalry sword, or they'll be using a cavalry sword, or a knife, or an in-world item. The only 2 that would be good against Hornskin is a shovel with the light attacks, because light attacks are blunt damage, and the sledgehammer. For Stranger number 2, we have Beastface and Bloodless. Okay. So, Bloodless caps it off at light bleeding, not medium or intense. You, Stranger. You're hired. You got Bloodless and Beastface, plus you already have a big firebomb. I can just equip a Vitality Shot on you. You already have a Concertina Bomb, Trap Mine, and Decoys. So I like that. I don't have to spend more money to get those. So thank you. You kind soul. I will try to do you well. I make no promises, so sorry. These are both medium weapons, so let me change them to the one to small and the next to large. Where is it? For that, oh, past it. There we go. I actually want to go to the store, look at the legendaries, and find that chain pistol. Just to see what I would have brought back with me. And yeah, I probably should just, yeah, the Codwell chain pistol, this one, right? Yeah, that looks like the only chain pistol. I probably should have just evac'd, because I would have got a legendary item. It does nothing but cosmetics, but still, looks cool. So yeah. Oops, sorry for hitting my mic. So earlier today, today I've done a bit. I submitted an application to a place I would want to work. My friend works there. I don't know if I put down the same hours that she put on her resume, so I don't know if her application. So I have no clue if her and I will have the same shifts or not. But I'm hoping I'll get hired. I want to work there. It seems like a pretty fun place to work, fairly chill. And plus, like, I applied for like a sales assistant or someone, a cashier, pretty much is what I applied for. Plus, like, I'd probably like help out with like baking as well. I'm not sure, but so that's kind of. I have no clue if I'll get it or not. I hope so, but you know, I'm not putting down any cards that I get there. But I hope I do. Then like I also got my car like tires done. Like I got them balanced and rotated and whatnot, which took a long time. So I was fairly occupied today, and then I also mowed my grass before my family's beach trip. But yeah, so it should be, the grass should be good for a while, but yeah, so luckily, like for lunch, or supper, I guess, I was able to get pizza from a pizza place nearby. The problem with that was, when I ate it, one of the slices I had, when I was eating the crust, I didn't chew it up properly because I had to respond verbally to something. But so yeah, it wasn't chewed up well, and it wasn't a like light crust like this crust might have been cooked longer or whatever. So it scratched my throat. Just a wee bit. So you know, not comfortable. I'm hearing a hive, I think, over there.
Want to check my flank first before I pop around to say hi to the hive. Probably actually on a walkway down here. Can I see where your skull is, please? Oh, yes, thank you. How? How did that miss? I took full damage to kill you. Two of them. Okay, so I'm personally just actually going to sit in this corner for a little bit. So they probably came from right near middle number. Just because Blanchard Graves wouldn't make sense. Based on the angle that they approached. Either that or they were late comers and they also spawned kind of near evac. Um, but most likely they spawned right in middle number and went to Allen's and Sons Fish. Based on the grayed out portion of the map, that's where they came from. Since this wasn't a double clue, I can't see where the next clue will lead me. I missed my shots and start to run. But I'm pretty sure they aren't following. I would have heard them if they were. I think they startled crows. They were going back to Port Rico. And I know that they came from Port Rico, though. Well, I shouldn't say I know because they also could have spawned right through here and just were late, like reading a text or looking at a meme or something. And then they entered to Allen's and Sons Fish. But I'm assuming that they did go here first. So they have this clue. I need to get this clue fast so I can see what gets grayed off next. But since they were going back, I'm guessing, plus with the shots I'm hearing now, I'm guessing Darrow livestock. That's my current hunch. based on the shots and what I'm getting for clue info, plus with the rotation pattern of the humans. That's what I'm guessing. And so this tells me that they did go here first. Okay, so it's either Blanchett Graves or Darrow Livestock. I hear dogs. And a chicken coop. It sounds far away though. That dog kennel did sound closer. I could go to Blanchett Graves. Yeah, let's go to Blanchett Graves. Why I'm humming and hawing about it is because based on how those players moved, I am guessing that how the players move plus with gunshots at livestock, it's making me highly suspicious. I'm looking at the map out in the open. That chicken coop's still alive. I don't like that. But if that chicken coop's too close, I would have heard it. I mean, it could have also, the chickens could have been settling down from the other two players running through. I thought I heard someone get downed from over here. I want to see if there's a way that I can zoom in on the map. But I also don't want to risk shooting the gun, to find out. Because shooting the gun to find out could spell death. And I don't want that. I don't want to lose the third hunter of the stream. Yeah, based on the size of that clue and that there's only one here, it's going to be Blanchett Graves. Yeah, we do have Beast Face. Here's that chicken coop. I even have Beast Face. I mean, anyone want roasted chicken? Yeah, we just nonchalantly made that joke. Roasted chicken. I'm more of a fried chicken person, personally. But, I mean, any chicken's good. And since I was coming in on that side, I just wanted to kill that coop just because I didn't want to run the risk of getting too close to it. How did I manage to hit that? You know what? I've learned to question. Or learned that you probably shouldn't question if you manage to hit fire a shot. Better not to ask than not be able to do it again. Blanchard Graves, yes. So we go through Lock Bay Docks. I want to say it should be fairly safe to go Lock Bay Docks to evac, or Lock Bay Docks to Blanchard Graves. Just because of how long this match is going. I want to assume that people that spawn on the eastern side of the map would already be cleared out by now. But that is a huge assumption. There could still be a slow player that's moving their way here. But since the first clue I picked up literally knocked out the whole eastern board, they probably, if they spawned Catfish Grove, their next one would have been Alice Farms, which then I think Lock Bay Docks was still available. I don't know. And tell you, this stuff doesn't make me too confident now either. Butcher's being banished. I hear Hive. She'll be up there, right? Let's see, was I correct? Huzzah, I was. I was about to say, why didn't you die? But no, she died. Ooh, there's a meathead over here. There you are. I'll be quiet. Okay, well, you die. And then you die. And then... Okay. Am I stuck now? I was actually afraid I got stuck there. So I guess we'll go Healing Water Church. Are we seeing Healing Water? Yeah, we're seeing Healing Water and Slaughterhouse over there. And that would be Crematorium. There we go. And you said I was gonna let her, that one live. I mean, I was tempted on doing that. If I couldn't find her in like 2 seconds, I probably wouldn't. Just would have passed her up. Let's check our... 15 out of 25. Also, 1 hunter out of 20. But that's 19 hunters in 3 days. And I'm not too confident to take a single fight, so let alone like 20 nearly back to back. I mean, if I would have engaged on those 2 hunters on the ground earlier at Allen's and Son's Fish, like, I'm not that confident to take them out. And plus, that was a duo, and I'm only a solo. So they would have actually had lower ground. So realistically, I probably could have taken them out. Or at least made it a 1v1. But then at least one of them would still be in the water. And you know why that's a problem. Because I don't have a liquid firebomb. Oh, actually there are two clues here. So maybe we get lucky. Also, let's check to see if we are the... No, we're not the first person here. Which, you know... Great. You know, that's actually not a terrible thing that we're not the first person here. Don't get me wrong, not great. But means that whoever was here shouldn't be here anymore. Especially because of the fact that this is a 2-clue place. I'm making a lot of noise right now. This is a 2-clue compound. And... Okay, I'm gonna kill these crows. And since it's a 2-clue compound... Whoever took it got both and would have then had only one left. So from a 2-clue compound, it would show that slaughterhouse. So if this was their first compound, they would have instantly went to slaughterhouse. Literally, they could have spawned Catfish Grove, went to Healing Water Church, and then found the assassin within 2 compounds. Because this was a double clue with literally final zone, pretty much. By final zone, I mean you could pick up the clues and it would lead you directly to the assassin. I'm getting this like tree line over here. And now I want to survey the area. Let's see, what are Blanchard Graves doing? Blanchard Graves, you guys look fairly stagnant, I would say, but it does look like you're moving out to the north, so you're probably going to be running to that evac right beside you. Slaughterhouse, you're probably going to be running to Catfish Grove, so I could set up along the road by Slaughterhouse to Catfish Grove. The only problem is I don't know if they're solo or if it's a duo. And you know, I'm personally hoping for it only being solo. But I am not too sure. And I'm also hoping that Blanchard Graves people will actually make their way over here and, you know, soften both parties up for me. So I can be heroic and swoop in at the very end, killing both of them. And escaping with the bounties for myself. And this is why I wish I had at least one of their hunter with me. So that I could feel a tad bit of confidence going into a fight. And I'm gonna assume that they will be running along the road. Bold assumption, yes. Worthwhile, most likely. Seeing that this is the path of least resistance, they probably will. And no, never position yourself in one of those towers. Trust me. You know what you could literally just call those? Death traps. You think you would have good positioning, yes. But they can quite quickly spell death. Because if you're just camping in there and another group of hunter knows you're there, all they have to do is throw a bundle of dynamite up and you're dead. Okay, so checking the map. Okay, the butcher crew is about to evac soon, and let's check the slaughter crew. You know, I'm probably still within their dark side vision. Maybe. I mean, it's 300 meters. Actually, I might be just barely outside. Still within slaughterhouse itself. Oh, ooh. They're getting closer, closer, closer. I'm gonna slaughter you both, fools. Or it'll be me who's the fool. Yeah, I saw one. Oh. Yeah, okay. I should have healed up first. I took about, what was that, like 50 so damage? Or more? I should have healed up first. That probably actually could have saved my life right there. Also, did I use up a med shot? Because when I went to equip the firebomb, I didn't see the vitality shot above it. I thought I saw a flash bomb. Because if so, then when did I use a vitality shot? I know I brought it in. Did I? Oh boy. Now I'm not too sure. I kind of wish I got to see his health. Also, the second I heard the Constantina wire went off, I should have engaged sooner. I didn't engage soon enough. Oh well. I say oh well, but I don't like it. Ooh. I'm going to her. Why? Just so I can use the new serpent. Even though this person might be better. Frontiersman, yes. Greyhound, sure. Southskin, yeah, but I want to try this one. I want to try Serpent. So I'm pretty much only buying this person for Serpent. Pretty much. But it will be worth it. Because either I figure it out and I learn how to use Serpent, or I say Serpent is not worth my time, and I don't. So either way, a win-win situation. Well, I'm the only one winning. Serpent's losing. But I think Serpent could highly be situational, too. Because you're probably only wanting to use Serpent in a scenario where someone is camping a clue or camping in the boss chamber with the bounty holding a shotgun. But I think that also speeds up uh, the bounty carriers. The people who banish are now more motivated to pick up the bounty and run. Because now with Serpent, someone could be with outside of their shotgun range, outside of their vision, like behind several walls and doors, that it would take a long time for them to get to. By the time that they notice that, hey, that person's channeling Serpent and is about to take the bounty, it'll be too late, and the people have the bounty and already have a good, like, 20 plus meter head start on the other people. So I think that the banishment process is now a lot more rushed. Meaning, you want to pick up the bounty as soon as as the boss is banished. I think that's what I'm gathering. Also, this will be our last game unless if it's a 15-minute round. But still then, I probably want to call last game because, yeah, I went way over last night's stream, and, yeah, not a good thing. But I'm able to stream tonight, so, I don't know how I wiggled my way to be able to stream tonight, but I managed to. So I could possibly bring my PlayStation to the beach with my family. Because I am allowed to bring my small blue suitcase. So my dad's bringing like a small, like, thing of luggage, like that would be like a carry-on, could fit in the overhead bin of a plane. So just saying that so you understand the size of it. So that's relatively the size of it. So that's my dad and I are sharing a big suitcase, and then we're each bringing our own, like, small carry-on suitcase. We're driving there, but that's just what I want to call it. I want to see what's the activatable range for this. Okay. So it is a lengthy channel. I would like to hear that from a third-person perspective, and not just from my own ears, because sometimes the noises you hear could be just slightly louder than what other hear. Possibly. Because if it was that loud of a cast for that long, it starts losing some value. But also, this can be why it gains its value. Because if not, I would have been in that building right now, having to leave with them in tow, close on my heels, rather than having decent amount of space that I decided to turn around. Battery. Mall Battery is our next location. I mean, I could go to Spider Town, but seeing that all of the extractions are over here, it's probably better. They have gotten themselves into a lot of trouble. I'm assuming it's 2. Done. My heart is beating right now, because not only did I miss my first shot, but they were distracted and they didn't hear it. And I was close to pulling the trigger a few times, but if I did, I would have missed the shot again. I'm so close to enemy hunters. These are duos. They know what they're doing. Not gonna lie. Because they're rushing, it's telling me that they have a lot of hours between them. And they're confident. And their confidence scares me almost. And I'm saying scares with more or less of a air quotations. I mean, I didn't actually do it because you can tell because both hands are on the controller. But their confidence scares me. Because I don't know how many hours they've played. The fact that they're handling what's surrounding them like they are, it's saying that they're not afraid for a fight. And since I didn't get the kill on that person, they now know that I'm trailing them. They could be waiting in Ironworks right here for me to kind of pass them. So with that shot towards small battery, I think the latter, or I kind of think not, because the shot by my battery means that they probably moved on. See, the problem is, I'm not getting into their head. Or not me getting into their head, but I'm not properly interpreting how they're playing. Which is a problem. Because to kill a hunter, you have to think like a hunter. To kill confident hunters, you have to think like a confident hunter. And I'm not really a confident hunter. So it's hard for me to kind of get inside their heads and interpreting their plays. Because if I could do that, then I can better position myself and better set myself up for success. But here's the downside. This game has been out since February, right? I picked it up, what, like late May? Right? I have only 40 hours. These people could have 100+ hours in the game. Meaning I'm playing catch up, and I am more of a, I guess you could say passive, but I'm definitely not playing this aggressively, and I am on the more passive side. Passive, passive and cautious side of things. So that's kind of hurting me because my 40 hours have really been on the wayside versus someone with 40 hours who is being upfront and aggressive. They're going to be better able to handle themselves in a PvP scenario than someone who plays 40 hours passively. You kind of see what I'm saying? So, I'm saying that how I'm playing might not be helping me out. I'm probably playing too slow for my own good. I want to check out this structure. I guess I've just overlooked this structure a few times. But seeing that kind of reminded me kind of like an Indiana Jones type of thing. Or like Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland with the opening through the bayou. Great, I just triggered that armored. I think I triggered that, right? So something I should probably try to do more is play faster. Oh, found him. I should be playing faster and more aggressive. Even if that gets me killed in the short term, it could be crucial in the long term. Just because more points. I mean, I already knew he was here, but points. And I do not want to be going to the spider. They're currently up top. I mean, technically, something that I could try to do. Ooh. You heard that. One just died. You know, I probably should actually carry a shotgun. Right back there. So this is a separate group. 2 people dead. Ooh. Yet another dead. I have ghoul, but not silent killer. I can't tell if this is solo or duo. Okay. Another hunter died? Okay. Okay. I'm moving in. I need to get in there and kill him before he can res his partner.
Come here, pretty boy. Not gonna lie, my heart is actually racing right now. Oh, I was so close if I didn't miss with my first swing. Oh, that stinks. Oh, man. Also, if I rushed 2 seconds sooner, he wouldn't have rezzed his partner. Actually, technically, if I didn't with either of my swings.
my first swing whiffed on the first person, and then I had to hit with a second attack, and then oh, that. If only I had enough stamina, and I didn't waste. Oh man. Wait a second. I'm an idiot. You know what? I could camp the person's body, put concertina mine traps around, and then torture. Once she's on fire, her partner's wanting to rush. Ugh. They were higher level too. I don't know by how much, but they were. Really, but that showed that she was on the same level as me. I want to make sure. I think that's what the arrow means. So I'm not too certain about the serpent perk. Don't get me wrong, doesn't seem bad, but I need more playtime with it to ultimately give my good opinion on it. Bloodless, Bulwark, and Dauntless. You know, not bad. I'm gonna go you. You seem like a fun person to play. You don't have Beast Face, which is a downside, but I'm gonna just go ahead and start equipping you. But I am gonna log off because I have about 10 minutes to wrap up, and it'll probably take me another minimum 20 minutes for a match, so I don't have enough time. But man, that's a bummer. That was actually almost pretty good. There are things I could have done better, yes. I could have tried to trap the player and then set her on fire, which would force her ally's hand. Or I could have not missed my shot, or with the axe, or if once I missed my first shot, turn around with the Nagant and start hip firing. If I had fanning, then that definitely would have been on the table. Not gonna lie, my heart was actually racing from that, because it's like, oh, come on. But there, that almost worked. Almost. You know what I also could have done? I could have taken? I could have, fine. I could have used my knife that I brought in. I could have used this knife to stab them both. Instead of using an axe, I could have just used a knife. See, that's... So there are multiple reasons why, like, a shotgun could come in handy. Shotguns are medium tier, so I can't show you. I can show them here. Sorry for the yawn. So that's kind of a reason why you might want to take a shotgun. Because they're closer range. Like a Romero hatchet. That could have... Actually, a Romero hatchet could have made that. I would have already had a hatchet. I could have nailed the first person. When I whiffed the second shot on the second person, I could have just shot a shotgun shell. And I was in their face, it would have landed, and I don't know if it would have killed because they would have been on full health from banishment. But that's also like... So that's a good point for like a reason why you might want to take a shotgun, or like if I had the cavalry saber, I think that uses less stamina than in World Axe. So there are things that I could have done better, and he kind of forced my hand a little bit when he started banishment, because I thought banishment actually would allow down hunters to get rezzed of the banishing party. I'm not 100% sure on that. I just know whoever banished does get all their health back. And I'm not sure about fully grayed out health bars, but I'm pretty sure either they get all of them back or like 70 grayed health bars back. I'm not too certain. I need to do a little bit more research in that regards. But
I could have played that better, but I think it went pretty well. I mean, I'm not caring about like KD stats. Um, I'm caring about having a fun time. And oh, bosses killed, monsters killed, Ring Gauntlet, Triple Stack, Grand Slam, Honor Contracts, Duo Wipes. They know they're not showing kills to deaths. I think I do remember them changing that. Mm, but it's still showing in here. Also, longest kill streak 5? Maybe that one game that I still have. Uh, excuse me. That I still have to edit. But so 37 kills slash assists, so kills, to 42 deaths. I mean, I'm I don't care about the KDR or KDA. I'm not caring about that. Uh, if I was, then I'm just bummed that I lost a good hunter, and I was so close to actually killing that duo. Like literally, if he didn't side strafe that one time, or see, that's the problem with the hatchet, because when you attack, it goes from head to toe in a vertical line with a charged attack. Meaning, but so a horizontal attack, like like in Overwatch, Reinhardt, uh, like one of the tactics is actually whenever you do a swing, uh, aim like overextend almost because your swing animation will hit multiple, like will hit in a decent wide arc as long as there are people within inside of it, kind of deal. Uh, so that's some different, like you don't like stabbing weapons. Uh, it'll only go in one spot versus like a slash attack, then anything within kind of its area will get hit. So if you're just slightly off to the side for a pierce attack, a slash attack would have hit, kind of thing. I need to wrap it up, though, which, yeah. So I'll be on tomorrow night, hopefully. Depends on if my grandparents are coming down. They might not. They might just leave from where they are. Uh, so we'll see. I'll try to stream uh, tomorrow night. Something that I might actually try to do is try to figure out if or if not they're coming, and if they are, then I'll stream earlier in the day to kind of hit my stream for the day. And if they're not, then I can stream at night and then also stream early in the morning the next day, maybe. I don't know. I'm getting ahead of myself. I still have like 3 videos to produce. Pretty much from voiceover to final product, and 1 from script to final product. So I got some stuff that I need to work on first. But yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more from me, please subscribe. To stay up to date with what I do, please ring that notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, take it easy.